Why does AA not work? And this is the flip side to the issue. It generally does not work for people who aren't immersed in the program and following the main goals, and that is to be join a home group, have a sponsor that you speak to regularly, to do the readings, and to follow the steps. So generally there's a reason why people fall out of it, and stress is the main thing why people tend not to maintain their program. Another thing that I want to state though is, in a way, it's kind of punitive when a person has their chips. They've been sober for, let's say, 2 months, and then they have a relapse. Well, there's a lot of shame that comes along with it. Shame and guilt is a huge part of drug abuse, substance misuse. And we don't want we look at it as a failure, that we have to go back and pick up another chip. However, that person deserves credit. I mean, for the time that they were clean and sober, whether it was 60 days, and then they relapsed and they went out for a couple weeks and then finally came back to the program, they should still be applauded for having those 60 days. So it gets bent out of shape. People think that they fail. The user or the family might feel that they are a failure. Even with rehab as well, it's a failure. No one can take away that clean time from them. And they should be proud about it. And just like cigarette smokers, they usually tend to have multiple goes at it before they finally get it right. So it's not punitive, a relapse. No one should feel ashamed by saying that they relapse. It takes a lot of guts to let people know, especially in a 12-step group, or to let your sponsor know that you've slipped. But that's where the toughness comes in, and that's what I admire, people who can say the truth no matter how painful. So picking up another white chip, that's okay. You know, it's as a physician now, any disease or illness where a person's been in remission for 60 days, completely symptom-free, that's fantastic. So we should encourage people to not worry about the stigma and the bad feelings that go along with the relapse. It's okay, it's a part of recovery for some people, for most people, and picking up the chips is just a small part of it. That's not the important part. The important part is having some sobriety under your belt.